Henry. After 3.2 overs, it's 27 for none. Stargaze Strikers. They're up against 96ers. Shohag is the bowler on his second over. That's a better delivery just outside the off stump. A gentle nudge towards the deep third for a single. Hello everyone and a very good morning once again from Pubergao Kriya Shikhar Pratishthan. It's Last Man Stands Dhaka League. The first game of the day between Stargaze Strikers and 96ers. After 6.2 overs, it's 51 for 2. They have had a good start, I must say, by Stargaze Strikers. Although they have lost a couple of wickets, nevertheless. Abu Hassan Milan and Abid Hussain Shojib are down there in the middle. The first 4 overs of the game was done by the fast bowlers. They were looking to extract the early advantage of the morning. But as the game progresses, it's time for the spinners to take the old ball and to use it. That it's not in the gap. Good work in the deep by the man. But in the meantime, couple of runs have been taken. So after 7, it's 54 for 2, Stargaze Strikers. It's Ariful Haq with his second over. The left-arm spinner has bowled well in his first. Turned the ball away from the right-hander with some loop and flight. High arm action. Has a good height as well. That is a beautiful shot. What about that? That's launched off the runaway and has been sailed over for the maximum. Brilliantly done. He was down on his knees, picked up perfectly and middled the ball very nicely. Abid Hussain Shojib, his second boundary of this game, and that one had wings on it as well. That is very good cricket. Single right after the maximum. The projected score is 161, which can be a decent total. He goes again. This time there is a man underneath this one. And he drops it. My goodness. Absolutely a poor piece of fielding. That was an easy chance. He was not even against the sun. How did he misjudge this one? Absolutely sluggish stuff. So Abid Hussain Shojib, he gets back to the strike. And that was Abu Hassan Milan. He was also looking for the similar shot which Abid Hussain Shojib played in the first delivery of this over. And the slog sweep seems a very good option against Imri Nurul Amin because the length he tries to maintain, that is a very conducive shot to produce some runs. 8 gone, 63 for 2.
ওটা কিন্তু বেশ হাই কোয়ালিটি ছিল।
A single to start off the over number 9. Once again, it's Ariful Hawk, as I was talking about. Now the game is in the hand of the spinners. They're in the duty of using the all ball and to spin it. In terms of their batting prowess, Target Strikers, they are a very good side, I must say. Have some good quality batters. That's a short and wide delivery. Has been nudged down the ground, and they're gonna certainly come back for the second one.
Touchdown the ground.
Goes downtown once again. Another single added to the card. So very much conventional fielding setup. There was a deep fine leg, deep square leg, and a wideish long on. That was a little wider, which concludes the over number 9. It's 68 for 2. Once again, Ariful Hawk, and once again, this attempt of the same shot by Abid Hossein Shujib. He has connected that shot on couple of occasions. So Imri Nurul Amin, he needs to find a way to get out of that one. Once again, a sweep down towards deep mid wicket for a single. A lot of cricket is going on around the world. PSL is just about to start. ILT20 League, that is also taking place at Abu Dhabi. Bangladesh Premier League, BPL, the biggest cricketing festival of Bangladesh, that's also taking place at this point of time. Last man stands, one of the best global amateur leagues. The Dhaka League is in action right now. That was a little uppish, but flies safe as no man inside the 38th circle. That's the end of the 10. It's 673 for 2. Begging pardon, that's not the last delivery. The last delivery is about to be bowled. There was a problem with the scorecard. So Abid Hossein Shojib will be the batter to face the last delivery. A little rock back to the back foot for cutting it away. End of 10, it's 73 for 2. Right, it's Rashid Hussain for the first time in this game. Right arm medium that's played down the ground for a single. Looking very good, Abid Hussain Shojib. 28 from 19 deliveries. His partner, Abu Hassan Milan. He's going a little steady. 8 from 9. Attempt of a big swing, but he slashes this one. Down to the wideish deep dirt for a single. A little sliding down the leg. Was looking to work it away into the onside. The keeper takes the charge and sends the ball back to the bowler. Oh, that was an edge. An opportunity for the keeper, but he missed it. Another sloppy drop. We have seen a sluggish stuff at mid wicket 2 overs back. And this time, there is a drop chance for the keeper. Once again, it was an easy chance. But he just couldn't grab this one. Opportunities are being created for Stargaze strikers, and the batters like Abid Hussain Shojib, they're absolutely ready to take these opportunities. Bowl them! That one absolutely zipped through and right through the gate of Abid Hussain Shojib. What a brilliant delivery to get rid of a brilliant batter. He was looking very good, as I already mentioned, but that's the end of his brilliant innings. 28 from just 20 deliveries. Stargaze strikers 77 for 3. Right, Sariful Hawk. Well, interesting. Is he gonna bowl spin? The keeper is down to the stamps and he's marking his run up. I reckon he's gonna. Yes! He bowled pace in the first couple of overs, but now he has become a spinner. Some turn purchased. It's a good sign of the batters of Stargaze strikers that they're not eating up dot balls. They're keeping the. Oh! Very sharp turn and bounce, and that went through the keeper as well. The chase is on, and I reckon they'll be back with the second one. Yes. Easily made. He was quick enough. Tanzim Saif, the new batter. He gets off the mark. Being pardon, he doesn't get off the mark, as that was by runs. But that can be a bright sign for any spinner that the ball is turning and they're getting some bounce as well, which is bamboozling the batter all of a sudden. Once again, brilliant delivery outside the off stump, and in this over he is having a very, very good outing. Ariful Hawk, in fact. That one kept a little low. As a batter, it's very much confusing when some deliveries getting extra bounce and some are keeping very low. You are in an ambivalence whether to go for the shot or should I stick with. Oh, there can be a chance! My goodness! Directed would have been very, very interesting. The keeper was a little languishing on that occasion, I must say. After 12, it's 81 for 3 Stargaze strikers. Once again, Rashid Osman, and he gets some swing. Sweet little curve outside the off stump. Beats the outside edge of Tanzim Saif, the new batter. Once again goes wide outside the off stump. Rashid Osman, he has been targeting that zone. Not quite sure whether that's his plan or he's out of his control, but he has been consistent on that particular area, once again in the same zone, and that's beautifully guided. Gone all the way for a boundary. He was looking to use the full pace, but the delivery wasn't a very much pacey one. Nevertheless, he managed to find out the gap and he found 4 runs. Goes wide once again. 4 deliveries, and the 4 deliveries were way outside the off stump, just inside the line. But this one was closer to the stumps. A little tuck around the corner to cross over. 13 gone, it's 86 for 3 Stargaze strikers, and for the first time there will be a change in the com box. Samit Sadban Mirza will be replacing me and take you to the over number 20.
Over number 14 begins. "86 for 3, the Stargaze strikers. Tanjim Saif is playing one heck of an innings, you'd have to say. He has missed more balls than he has hit. He still hit a boundary, though. And he might get another one. Wow. This is some innings from Saif. Full of action. Either he's missing or he's hitting boundaries. He's missed so many balls. Still, he's on 10 from 11. Arif Al-Haq into his 4th and final over. Abu Hassan Milan 11 from 12. Tanjim Saif 10 from 11. Pedestrian stuff at this point in time from the 2 batters. Swung away by Saif. Falls short of the fielder. He'll get a single. Saif now trying to be a bit more aggressive. He's struggling to play defensively, so I think he's saying, to heck with defense, I'm just going to throw caution to the wind. I'm going to play some shots now. Look at that ball turning back in sharply. A bit of bounce as well. Rifle Haq has done quite well in these 2 overs of his. That is ball spin. He's got sharp turn, bounce. Something the Stargaze striker spinners will be keeping a note of. Swung away again. Picks out the fielder. 92 for 3 after 14. Fifteenth over begins. Abu Hassan Milan swings and misses. Rashid Usman into his 3rd over is doing a fantastic job. 2.1 overs, 8 runs and a wicket as well. Is targeting that zone outside the off stick. That is the corridor of uncertainty on this track. This time he goes full and gets whipped away. They're coming back for the 2nd. Chance of a run out. Terrible, terrible running there. What happened there between the 2 batters? Tanjim Saif is running back towards the dugout now. He keeps on running. It's a very, very silly bit of cricket there. Both the batters are trying to get into their work. And now another guy is going to come in. You're going to chew up for more balls. There's going to be more problems for the strikers. 93 for 4. A beauty there. Sia Mahmood, the new batter, gets beaten. I think there's a mistake here. It's Abu Hassan Milan who is on strike, not Siam Mahmood. Because it was a run out. Wrapped on the pads, and that's out. No doubts about that one. The umpire, Mushfiq Nital, raises his finger in a hurry. 93 for 5. Stargaze strikers are capitulating here. 96ers are mounting a fantastic comeback. Terrible looking shot from Mahmoud Alam to kick off his innings. Red Osman is making the ball talk here. A fantastic over. Stargaze strikers are losing their way. 93 for 5 after 15. Beautifully bowled there. Nicely played away as well by Siam Mahmood to kick off his innings. Nurul Amin into his final over now. He's got on a wicket as well. Mahmoud Alam, the man on strike. One batter on one, another one on zero. Not an ideal scenario for the batting side entering into the final 5 overs. Well, the fielding side's pretty pumped up. They have brought in fielders inside the circuit and a whole host of them. They are not rating Mahmoud Alam's big hitting prowess too highly. I've never seen so many fielders inside the circle for a last man stands game. This is unbelievable. This is fantastic captaincy, I would have to say. I'm very, very critical about defensive leadership in last man stands. And here's a run out. Is it? Oh, it's... Is there a runner? Oh, there's a runner. Apologies. Did I notice that? There's a runner. No information was provided to us regarding that. So yes, so this guy, Mahmoud Alam, seems to be a bit handicapped. So he has gotten a runner, and as usual, as you would expect, this is a throwback actually, because nowadays we don't see a runner, and during the good old days of runners, you would almost always see a run out. So I think we can place a bet on we're going to see a run out here. That's an easy single, I think, yeah. No confusions on that occasion. A lot going on, not in terms of 4s and 6s, but thanks to the runner being out there, a lot of confusion. We're throwing it way back now, because in internationals we have not seen a runner for a long, long while. This rule has been lifted. It's been almost 10 years or so, my partner just told me, just whispered into my ear. The very, very talented young Alif knows a lot about the game. He's a wonderful student of the game. So he's always going to provide you with some good information. Edged away, Tickish outside edge. There's a slash, and there we go. The run has been turned down. This is turning into a circus now, the running. Apologies for the technical glitches. We're facing some issues today, unfortunately. The 20th over is in operation currently. Stargaze strikers have definitely lost their way. They're only 107 right now, and they've lost 6 wickets as well. Shohag Mia to bowl the final over here. 2 balls already completed. 3 more balls to go. Stargaze are in need of a good finish. Mahmoud Alam, 5 from 11. Ibrahim, 4 from 7. They've really struggled, both of them. And that's number 7 gone. It's just too easy at the moment for the 96ers. They would definitely be feeling really, really good about themselves here with this fantastic bowling performance. Remember, it was a very nice start from the Stargaze strikers batters, but unfortunately, they've completely lost their way, and you have to give a lot of credit to the 96ers bowlers. Remember, no singles on offer. They'll have to come back for the second, and the runner has done it. And look at the appreciation from the dugout. Wow! The runner has finally done a good job. I'm loving this, seeing a runner, though. It's been an age since I've seen a runner. Runner's running again. This is going to take a miracle for him to get back. No miracles this time. 109 all out, Stargaze Strikers. A fantastic bowling performance from 96ers, and they will be really feeling good about themselves. They will just need 110 runs to win from 100 balls, and they will definitely be backing themselves. We're going to come back soon with the run chase.
Right, Mahbubul Alam Rajib to open up the things for Stargate Strikers, the skipper of the side. Bowls right arm off spin. Not a big turner of the ball, but he tries to maintain a decent line and length to deceive the batter. And the best part is he stays around the stumps. A little step down, a thick outside edge. Running down to the deep third. In the meantime, a couple of runs will be added. Khaja Khairuddin gets off the mark with that couple. It's 96ers versus Stargate Strikers here at Pubergao Krida Shikha Pratishthan PKSP. Beautiful venue, I must say. A couple of grounds. Very good facilities for the cricketers to have a practice. Once again, a big loop from Mahbubul Alam Rajib. They're being a little bit circumspect from the word go. Khaja Khairuddin, in fact. Shohag Mia is his opening partner. He is yet to face his first delivery. In the first 10 overs, Target Strikers, they played really well. They were looking in a very good shape. But after that, the collapse that took place, and they concluded their innings in just 110 runs, which was never a very good total in this form of cricket. Taking a little time, Mahbubul Alam Rajib. Seems like it's deliberate. Oh, that was up in the air, but just over the bowler. Absolutely fortunate, Khaja Khairuddin. End of the first, it's 5 for none. Oh ho, what a shot that is! That was a short delivery, but very good effort in the deep by the fielder to stop this one. But I must say that was a cunning shot. That one had some extra bounce on it. And the batter, he was just looking to steer that one over the head of the keeper. But eventually, some good fielding from the fielder of deep third. Siam Mahmood is a very good fast bowler, has done well in different corporate leagues. I've seen him in TK Sports Corporate T20 Cricket League and in Royal Champions Trophy as well. With the new ball, he can swing, but I don't think how much swing he can purchase. Begging pardon, I'm not quite sure that how much swing he's going to purchase from this track because it's not very much conducive for the fast bowlers. It's flat, has some little amount of turn, but not the grassy one, but what the fast bowlers they love. After 1.3, it's 7 for none. Yes, a movement, and this is what I was talking about. He knows how to move the ball with the new cherry, and he is sharing it with his skipper, Rajib. Last ball is coming up. Oh, yes, once again, this is the swing I was talking about. Brilliant bowling from Siam Mahmood to end the over number 2 after 2 at 7 for none. Well, is it out? Is it out? Yes, the finger has been raised from Mushfiq Nital, and celebration for Mahbubul Alam Rajib. He has got the first one. It's Shohak Mia who needs to make his walk back to the pavilion. And that's the first breakthrough for Stargaze Strikers as well. It's 7 for 1. MD Ariful Haq is the new man in, who is replacing Shohag Mia in the middle. Once again, that's uppish, but that's not going to be taken as no fielder is inside the ring. Well, is he limping? The skipper of Stargate Strikers, Mahbub Alam, he seems to be limping. Oh my goodness. That's going to be a horrendous sign for the side. They started off really well, not defending a big total, but they got the start that they needed. Wicket in the first ball of the second over for Mahbub Alam Rajib. That's driven downtown. Only a single will be fetched. Well, let's talk about last man's cricket, last man stands cricket a little bit. It's a new way of playing cricket. Some unique rules, for example, the overs that are different. In international cricket, an over is done in 6 deliveries, but in LMS, it's 5 balls. Well, the last ball is coming up. Once again, some turn. After 3, it's 10 for 1. Oh yes, once again some brilliant outswing from Siam Mahmood. He's absolutely making the ball talk here. Hitting the deck hard and just nipping it away from the right-hander. I would love to see there a first slip there, as he's swinging the ball persistently. A slip will not be a bad idea for the skipper Rajib. That's a big swing, but that went out of the line. Ushvik Nital just extends his arms and signals this one as a wide, which means he needs to re-bowl this one, and an extra run will be added to the cards. In LMS, there's different rule of wide. The first wide of the over will be counted as the regular one. Once again, some swing. So, but the second wide of any over, that will be counted as a legal delivery, but 3 runs will be added to the card. So that's another unique rule. There are some of these exceptional rules in this form of cricket. But in the meantime, Siam Mahmood, he has been brilliant right from the outset. Except that wide, he has bowled really well. Maintained a decent channel. He's pitching up the deliveries and swinging it in the both ways. So that is creating a little bit ambivalence in the minds of the batters. Oh yes, once again some brilliant swing. This is lethal. 4 gone, it's 11 for 1. 96ers. 96ers. Right, first bowling change of this over, of this innings. I beg your pardon. Ariful Haq is on strike. That's beautifully played. And that's gonna go all the way for a boundary. Wrong line from Mahdi Hassan. He was going down the leg. But the batter, he didn't hesitate to scoop this one right beside the keeper, and the ball did the rest. Khaja Khairuddin is looking really good. He's confident. He's very much comfortable in the middle, middling the ball very nicely, and he's playing all around the park. He's strong in his offside. He's playing shots behind the stumps as well. This time he steps down. Was looking for a lofted shot, but eventually keeps it down. The skipper of the side, Rajib, he was continuing from this end. But this time it's nailed down the ground, and that's right beside the com box. Another boundary for 90 strikers, and this time it's from the bat of Ariful Haq. His first boundary of this innings. I was just discussing that Rajib, the skipper, he got a wicket in the previous over, but he's out of the ground now because of his cramps. So a change was about to be made, and it's Mahdi Hassan who conceded a couple of boundaries in the very first over. He is delivering already 9, 10 in fact from the first 4. So that will give a lot of momentum to the batters of 90 strikers, especially Khaja Khairuddin. He was looking very good, and after hitting a couple of boundaries in this over, he should be absolutely on song. Once again, that's paddled away, but there's some support out there in the deep. 5 gone, it's 22 for 1. And there will be a change as well in the com box. Samit Sadman Mirza will be replacing me and will take you to the over number 10.
Over number 6 begins. My co-commentator is extremely excited for some reason. Anyway, Muhammad Ibrahim has now come on to bowl for the first time. Strange name the lad has, MD Ibrahim. Anyway. Well, 110 is the target. It's been a decent start given the target, but they would not want the required rate to go upwards and get out of hand. We have seen on this ground that even 107 was defended. Bando Design was the culprit while chasing 107. They were pushing and nudging it around, and in the end, they just missed out. They let it slip away. So 96ers would not want to repeat of that. They did really well to restrict Stargaze strikers to 107. Strikers were 78 for 2 after 10. So it's a very good bowling effort, and they would not want their batters to mess things up. Another tight over passes, right? This is what the Stargaze strikers need to do. If they can't pick up wickets, they need to keep things tight and hope for some mistakes from the batters. 6 turn is 25 for 1. Abid Hussain Shojib, who batted very nicely. Abid Hussain Shojib reminded my co-commentator of someone. He's a big fan of Abid Hussain Sami. He has a team in LMS as well on field. He's really looking forward to doing commentary, and he's hoping that Sami would play. Let's see. But for the time being, it's Abid Hussain Shojib. Nicely played away for a single. He's thanking me now for that mention. You're welcome, Alif. I know how big a fan you are. One of the best analysts of this country. But right now it's Abid Hussain Shojib. He's very good with the bats. Unfortunately could not kick on. He got a quick fire 28. And now he needs to pick up a few wickets. The two batters taking it easy at this point in time, just pushing and nudging it around. That's fine for the time being. It's not been a good over from Shaji, would have to say. Because they need to keep things tight, but has already conceded 4 runs in 4 balls. That's pretty good right now for the 96ers. At some point, they'll be hoping for an over which will release all the pressure. Comes down the pitch, but hits it straight back to the bowler. Nicely done by the bowler there, Shaji. 4 came from that over. 7 done, 29 for 1. Oh, look at the ball turn and bounce there. That's tasty for a spinner. The ball pitches and turns away sharply. Muhammad Ibrahim with a lovely start to his 8th over. Tall, lanky left-arm spinner is Muhammad Ibrahim. Quicker delivery. Arif able to rock back onto the back foot and play it away for a single. The scoop comes out. Would have been plumb in front if it missed that. Luckily, he got bat on ball. They're coming back for the second. Arif headers down. Huge appeal and gone. It's a run out. Brilliant bit of fielding, and I have to say, Khaja Khairuddin was pretty adamant about coming back for the second. Rifle Hawk was not so. And unfortunately, Khaja Khairuddin is out of here, and Stargaze strikers with the much needed wicket. The partnership is broken. 96ers are 2 down now for 31. The slog sweep attempted there by Ariful Haq. He plays it well, but he picks out the fielder as he's calling, and it's only a single. Muammar Al-Gaddafi. Alif, have you ever heard a name like this? Muammar Al-Gaddafi. Anyway, Gaddafi on strike. Legendary name, right? And he picks up a single to kick off his innings. 33 for 2 after 8.
Don't talk about that. Already we have lost a page for saying stuffs like this. Not for saying, for showing.
Eight overs gone, 33 for 2 right now. Rifle Huck 13 from 17. Muammar on 1 from 1. He's off the mark. 77 of 60. It's getting interesting now. A few wickets here would make things difficult for 96ers. Saga strikers need to keep on chipping away. This is not a batting paradise by any means. So Saga strikers need to keep on believing. And they would be hoping for a few more tight overs to push the required run rate upwards. That's gone high up in the air. Muammar is gone. Second ball. Muammar is out to here. Stargaze strikers on top now. 96ers are losing their way. Shajib, Abid Hussain Shajib with the wicket now. Alif is extremely elated that Abid Hussain Shajib has picked up a wicket. But Muammar will be very, very disappointed. He was sent out with a clear message. He was trying to be forceful about the scenario. Unfortunately, it did not pay off. A little too early to play such an extravagant stroke. That too, playing it against the left-arm spinner against the turn. Not a smart option. He should have tried to play something through the offside. Unfortunately, he tried to whack it away through the onside and unfortunately got into trouble. No common sense there. And now 96ers are in some strife. 33 for 3. Apologies, it's not Gaddafi who's gone, it's Ariful. It was another technical glitch on the scoreboard, unfortunately. So that's now been sorted. I would request the person in charge to be a bit more proactive about these things because this confuses the commentators, also confuses the spectators. We would like to apologize. Muammar Al-Gaddafi and Mohammad Rashid Usman, the two batters out there. Ariful was trying to be the one to force the issue. Unfortunately, he got out. Not a good option at all, though, because there was a run out in the previous over, and he should not have taken that chance. Muammar! Is he gone this time? Yes, he is! Muammar can't believe it! Mushfiq Little took his time, but Muammar Al-Gaddafi, as part of the scorecard, is the man gone. Disarray now for the 96ers, and Abid Hussain Shajib is absolutely unplayable right now. He was very good with the bat and is proving to be unplayable with the ball in hand. 34 for 4, 96ers in huge, huge trouble. Nurul Amin, the new man out there. Look at that. Abidos and Shojib is absolutely on fire here. He almost got another one. Wow, this guy's ambidextrous. He's turned into a right arm off spinner for the left-hander. It's a drag down delivery. Another run out chance here. No, this time the batter is able to get back in, but he's limping. He's not looking comfortable. Is Rashid Osman. 96ers are in trouble, but Alif, Abidos and Shojib is something else, man. It's fantastic with the bat. With the right-handers, he was a left-arm spinner, and now to the left-hander, he just becomes a right-arm spinner. Is there anything this guy can't do?
Well, you should know better. And as you spoke that Abidos and Sami is my favorite, that might be true, but he was your first ever international commentary partner as well. So you people did really well. You were appreciated by BCB as well. And I know you love his company, his commentary as well.
Well done to Abid Hussain Shojib. Now he's standing right in front of me and he's very happy about his bowling effort, also his batting effort. The skipper's back on, Mahbubul Alam Rajib. He's a wonderful character. Leader here. Very well respected by his teammates. Very, very popular as well amongst his teammates, and is doing a very good job with the ball in hand as well. Look at that ball turn in sharply. He's a wonderful bowler. Knows how to use his fingers perfectly. Giving ribs on the ball, making the ball talk, making the ball dance to his tunes. This is wonderful bowling from Stargaze strikers. They got a below par total, but they're doing a phenomenal job with the ball in hand. Rajib with his twirlers here. That's gone high up in the air. Nurul Ahmed. God! Rajib again with his magic. Number 2 for Rajib. I told you he's a magician with his fingers with the ball in hand. And that's number 2 for the lad. 96ers are absolutely getting demolished here. It's all about the Stargaze strikers. 39 for 5. The skipper Rajib has his second. Shakil Ahmed Nila is the new man out there. He's come out without a cap or a hat or a helmet. He means business. He wants to look the bowler right in the eye and smash him right down the ground. Gets a loosener to kick off his innings, slashes that one away, gets the underpart of the bat. Look. What a throw! What a throw! That's one of the greatest throws in the history of Last Man Stands. Goes to show how desperate they are. They are on top, but still, he tried to attack the ball and tried to release it as soon as he got it. Unfortunately, he was pushing himself a bit too hard, and Troji was telling him that there's no need to take any pressure. We are on top. We're on top. Just relax. Stargaze strikers doing a fantastic job. They're brilliant with the ball. They're brilliant in the field. They're all pumped up. They're led by a wonderful skipper in Rajib, and Mushfiq Nitol signals that as a wide. Is that a wide? Everyone's confused. Umpires are having a hard day today. Yeah, that was a wide, so Rajiv will bowl another ball. He's got 00 on his back, but he's a superstar, is Rajiv. Look at that ball turn. Fantastic bowling. 96ers are badly in need of a partnership. But just remember, at 65 or 50, 96ers can still do this. They just need to believe in themselves for the next 5 overs. Just push and nudge it around, get a run a ball, and get to a position where they can launch again at the back end. For the next 5 overs, you'll be hearing the majestic voice of Alif Tasneem.
Thank you, Sadman. Once again, it's Abid Hussain Shajib, and that has been tucked away. Will find a double very easily. Both of these batters, Rashid Osman and Shakil Ahmed Niloy. So talking about the batting prowess, 96ers, despite losing their first wicket, they were off to a good start, but they already have lost 5. And that's never an ideal situation for chasing a target which is above 100. So in this point of time, the target 110 is seeming to be a mammoth one. Credit goes to Abid Hussain Shajib and the skipper of the side, Rajib. As my fellow commentator was mentioning, he's a very good bowler. He knows how to use his fingers. He knows how to extract the advantage of the wicket. And he has absolutely led from the front. This pitch is more conducive for the spinners. The soil of this 22 yards, the overall behavior is really much conducive. And the spinners of the side, they have certainly extracted that advantage. After 10.3, it's 49 for 5. They're struggling, I must say. Once again, some good bowling. And that can be risky. Oh, directed would have been gone. He was way out, and perhaps Abid Hussain Shajib, he has hurt himself a little bit. Let's see. I'm not quite sure about that as well. Is he alright? He seems to be okay, but a little struggle with his left leg, I presume. Last ball of his over. That swung away. There's a man, but that's over the line. What a crunchy blow from the bat of Rashid Osman. He absolutely outdone the bowler on that occasion and gets a sixer in the last ball of the over number 11. It's 56 for 5, 90 strikers. Right, once again, Abid Hussain Shojib with his last over. As Sadman, my fellow commentator, he mentioned that he is an ambidextrous bowler. Recently, a debate was going on between Kevin Peterson and Harsha Vogle about the ambidextrous bowler. And Harsha Vogle, he said, I do not support any sort of switch hits or reverse sweep because when you bowl ambidextrous, you need to inform the umpire that, well, I'm changing my arm. But the batter, he never informs the bowler, I'm changing my stance. So that was Harsha Vogle's point. But Kevin Peterson, as he used to love playing switch hits, he opposed that idea and he said, you're talking absolutely rubbish. And eventually he left the com box. So that was a very spicy fight, I must say. You people can have a look on that as well. That video is on YouTube. That's it, head is pad. Well, is there a runner? Yes, once again a runner is in action. We saw the same incident in the first innings as well. Sadman was in the com box and he was having a little fun as well due to the confusions that who's the batter, who's the runner, what's happening in the middle as three batters are padded up. But right now, it's Shakil Ahmed Niloy. He's on strike. Oh, that's beautifully played. Got the edge. Nevertheless, it's going to run down. And that's going to fetch 4 runs for 90 strikers. By 96ers. I beg your pardon. It's Stargaze strikers versus 96ers. Similar names. As a result, confusions may take place. Apologies. Right, last ball of his quota. Should not be more than a couple. Lot of work to be done for the fielder from the square third man. Oh dear, they have taken a single? Is it only a single? No, double. Alright. So a double has been fetched. So 12 gone, it's 64 for 5. A brilliant quota ends for Abid Hussain Shojib. It's 64 for 5. Single to begin the over number 13. Rashid Osman looking very good in the middle, playing very much comfortably. He did well with the ball in hand as well. And the fast bowling all-rounders, they're always a blessing. Although Rashid Osman is not a fast bowler. Edged and gone! Is it gone? No! Dropped! My goodness, everyone is in disbelief. Hands on head. Everywhere, all around the ground. How could he drop this one? That was a simple grab. A thickish outside edge. An easy chance for the keeper. But he missed it. Alright, Rashid Osman, I gave misinformation about him. He's a slow bowler, in fact, a medium pacer that can be said, not a spinner. But he takes a very short run up. As a result, I thought he might be a spinner or in between that. Everyone is in disappointment after the miss of the keeper. That's gone! Absolutely castled! And there is the celebration! Sue! The famous celebration of Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's been done by Siam Mahmoud. I was talking about his capabilities, his abilities of swinging the ball in both ways, and he has absolutely outdone Tanvir Chaudhary. He goes back to the pavilion without scoring. Beg your pardon, it's Niloy. Tanvir Chaudhary is yet to make his way down there in the middle. It's Niloy who is going back. He came to the middle without any sort of helmet or cap, so as Sadman mentioned, and that was Niloy. Once again, sorry, the technical glitches of the scorecard, and that really confuses the commentators. Anyways, mistakes happen. After 12.4, it's 67 for 6. Alright, now it's Tanvir Chaudhary who makes his walk down to the middle and takes a single, gets off the mark in the very first ball he faces. Rashid Osman, he comes back to the strike, but no, as this is an over, which means Tanvir Chaudhary will keep the strike for the next over. 2 after 13, it's 68 for 6. That's a good shot, and that's gonna beat the man in the deep mid wicket and go all the way for 4 runs. Easy pickings for Tanvir Chaudhary, his first boundary of this game. That was short, coming in to the batter, and it was never a tough shot to play against an off spinner for a right-hander, as there was a vacant point in between deep mid wicket and long on, so he picked that gap and achieved a boundary. Once again, same turn, but that one gone down the leg, has been called as a wide. That's the problem, that he's relying on his turn more rather than his line and length. Once again, a short delivery, and once again it's pulled away. No problem whatsoever. Easy pickings for Tanvir Chaudhary once again. A short delivery, he knows it's gonna spin back. So why won't he put this one away? Back-to-back boundaries. The game is getting out of their hand. Stargaze strikers, they badly need a wicket at this point, because I was talking about Rashid Osman. He's going in great guns. And if Tanvir Chaudhary, he also accompanies him, then it's going to be a tough job to stop these two. Punched off his back foot for easy single. They're needing 32 out of 31 deliveries. Yes, that's a better delivery. This was the delivery he was eyeing for. 14 gone, it's 78 for 6. 96ers. Right, once again it's Abid Hussain Shoji. This is his last over. That was an armor coming back into the right-hander. Has been cut away through backward of point for a single. Good cricket all around. Good delivery and nicely dealt with that one as well from Tanvir Chaudhary. But talking about Abid Hussain Shojib, he has bowled excellently right from the beginning. They were not defending a big total, just 110 on the board, but the way Rajiv and Shojib, these two have bowled, that really brought Stargaze strikers back in the game. Still there in the game. Just need a one wicket. That's gone up in there. That must be taken by the keeper. And yes, he gobbles it up. I was just talking about a wicket and that has come. It's once again Abid Hussain Shojib. He has been the key. And he has picked up another wicket, which means the last man, he is going to stand. And he needs to get 30 runs from 26 deliveries if 96ers wants to win this game. It's getting crunchy, it's getting crispy. Very, very interesting encounter it is turning out to be. Tanvir Chaudhary departs. And last man is Rashid Osman. The specious Rashid Osman. 80 for 7. Alright, Rashid Osman, he has a runner with him as well. And he is the last man standing. Some different rules. As a last man, he will not be able to take any single or thrice. He needs to hit boundaries, over boundaries, or if he wants, he can take a double. But as he cannot run, his runner has to do a lot of hard work here. 15 gone, it's 80 for 7. The last interesting 5 overs are coming, and for that we are going to have the international voice of LMS Combox, Samit Sadman Mirza. Welcome, Sadman. Let's welcome Samit Sadman Mirza, the international commentator. Made his international debut with Syed Abid Hussain Sami. And that was a great game. Bangladesh won the game as well against India women. So how was that experience, Sadman?
Yeah, it was amazing, yeah. I was the lucky charm for the ladies, yeah. They won because I was there, I guess. They should call me more, actually, for commentary. Chance of a run out. Is that a run out? Is that game over? They managed to sneak in a couple. The cameraman is very excited because it's the last man standing. We all are excited. We love this rule of last man stand. This is the namesake, isn't it? That's why we call it last man stands. Because over here, the last man does stand. And even now, 96ers can win the game. Rashid Osman can be a superhero for his side. He was phenomenal with the ball. He's been very good with the bats in hand as well. But now, he needs to pull a rabbit out of the hat. It's not going to be easy. Ibrahim doing very well. Shajib is done. Has had a fantastic day out with the ball in hand and with the bat in hand. Rajib is still available. The skipper, the twirler, gets the ball to turn. That's not a good delivery from Ibrahim. The runner is running and it's a wide as well. Couple of runs as well, I believe. 85 for 7. Ibrahim is bowling very, very quickly. As a result of that, is losing his direction. I think this is the first time ever I've seen runners being deployed in both the innings. Last man stands. It's a unique experience. There's always confusion when the runner is out there, but at least one good thing right now is that he's the last man standing, so we know who the runner is and who the batter is, and there are no real confusions right now. See, this is another unique scenario which you will only get to enjoy at last man stand. That's why we call it a new way of playing cricket. I guess we can't call it new anymore. It's been here for a long, long while, last man stands, and it's played all over the world. And we got the great A.B. de Villiers as our ambassador. Can't really call it the new way, but I guess we can call it the different way of playing. The skipper, Rajib, comes back on for his fourth and final over. It was a long hob, but the batter unable to take full toll of that one. And since no singles are on offer for the last man, it's a dot ball. 25 of 19 is still game on. Rashid needs to get a boundary away. He slapped that one away through the offside. And it's a boundary. 21 of 18. It's getting tight. Rashid is still out there. As a result of that, 96ers are still breathing in this game. See, if singles were available, this would have been a cakewalk, 21 of 18. But this is the beauty. Last man does not have the luxury of getting singles or threes. Drags it away to the onside. The runner is up. Oh, it's a misfield! I thought there was a chance of a run out over there because the ball was hit quite well. And if the fielder had managed to pick it up properly and throw it in, we could have seen a run out. Instead, it's a boundary, back-to-back boundaries. 96ers are doing this here. Actually, Rashid Usman is doing this. 17 from 17 now. Stargaze strikers need to keep on believing. They should not let this get to them. Still 17 of 17. Remember, no singles are on offer. Good delivery. Bunted down the ground, but that will be a dot ball. They just need to play it smart here, Stargaze strikers. They are the favorites. Make no mistakes about that. Rashid Usman is a bit handicapped right now. He's got a runner out there. So you understand that he's unable to play those big shots. And as a result of that, he's not managing to hit these freebies away. But a very productive over, you would think, for the 96ers. A couple of boundaries. 8 came from that over. 17 still needed. 17 done. 93 for 7. 18th over begins. He slashes and slashes hard. Gets it outside here. It's a boundary. Rashid Usman is doing it for his side here. Just 13 away now. 13 from 14. Mahadi Hassan with the quickest spinner, which gets away from the wicket keeper. It never really had a chance, to be perfectly honest. Lucky boundary, but it does not matter how the runs come as long as they keep on coming. It's a big field. Rashid can play it smart and just tuck it into a pocket and make the runner run the twos. He's not running, so it's not really his business. Just place it into a pocket and make the runner here. Oh my! Oh boy! We were in trouble. That sails over us. We were taking evasive action. Luckily, we are fine. But Stargaze strikers are not fine. Rashid Usman is drilling it. Rashid Usman is snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Sensational stuff. Just 7 away now. Rashid Usman is doing it in 4s and 6s now. Sensational performances from Rashid Usman, the one-man army. We heard about it. It's a cliche, but it's absolutely correct for Rashid Usman today. Almost took us out as well in the process. And that ball is out of here. That ball is gone. 7 away now. Couple of dots. 7 of 11. Swung away down to the long on fielder, so good comeback by the bowler. 3 dots after that boundary and a huge sixer. Still 7 needed from the last couple of overs. Stargaze still need to believe, because it's not like they can pat 7 singles and win it. Singles are not an option, and Rashid is not even thinking about the twos. He is in the mood to do it in 4s and 6s. So Stargaze need to believe till the last moment that they can win this. Sia Mahmood, this is going to be a tough challenge. Sia Mahmood, as my co-commentator Alif has pointed out, is a wonderful bowler. He's extremely talented and has got a lot to offer. He will not be getting any conventional swing at this stage, but reverse is definitely an option. He's got the nice cutters as well. But Rashid just needs one more big blow, doesn't he? Just one more big blow is needed. What a game to kick things off. You always wish that the games you do commentary on are tight, are nail-biting. It's amazing for the viewers, and believe me, it's amazing for the commentators as well. Oh, he's off. The runner is off. That was very smartly played. Coming back. Oh, it's a direct hit. It's over. Oh, it's over. I kept on telling you, whenever the runner is around, you would almost always see a run out. And a run out has decided the game, and both the batters are crestfallen, especially Rashid. The runner is still down on his haunches, and Rashid is in a prostration position. Oh boy, heartbreak for Rashid. What a performance by him. Unfortunately, it's heartbreak. And it's a direct hit. It's a direct hit. Oh boy, Rashid Usman, you've played one of the best knocks of your life. Unfortunately, it's in a losing cause. Everyone's now going up to him. The Stargaze strikers players, everyone's going up to him and telling him how well he played. It was a fantastic innings, no doubts about that. Commiserations to Rashid, but congratulations, big time to Stargaze strikers. They had a very, very paltry total to defend. They have defended it magnificently. Rashid Usman almost took it away from them, but a brilliant bit of fielding has made sure that the first game of the day goes to the strikers. So, folks, I'm sure you loved what we put on show for you. The first game's done. The second game is going to start